Today we are making the best lunch ever. Well, I'm hoping, but I've seen this cod recipe and we so happen to have cod and I wanted to make it. And this is from Garten, so it can't be bad at all. So I'm gonna start with preheating my oven to 400 degrees. And then we got this cod from Costco, and I'm gonna cut it into fillets. She said like it's best to have like even fillets, but I'm just gonna cut it into 4 pieces because this is what we're working with, and we're not gonna do something, you know, different here. So I'm just gonna cut it so it fits into my baking dish, basically. They're not quite cut like, you know, hers were. Put that there. We're going to drizzle some olive oil in the bottom of our baking dish here. Then we're going to place our fish in here, just kind of make it fit. This little piece we'll put there. And then we are going to drizzle it with a little more olive oil on top. And we're gonna some fresh cracked pepper on top and some salt. She says to salt it generously, you want lots of flavor. So this is what we're doing. We're going to place our fish into our preheated oven. We're going to do 10 minutes. All right. In the meantime, we are going to make our Ritz cracker topping. And I think that's what's going to make this, like, bring it over the top. So we need a half a cup of Ritz crackers, like 15 crackers. She puts them in a food processor, but I got rid of our food processor when we left Hawaii and haven't gotten another one. So I'm just going to put them in this Ziploc bag and crush them myself. 14 crackers. That's probably good enough, huh? I do have a rolling pin. So that's how we're gonna smash them. There we go. So we want our cracker crumbs in our bowl. And then we need 3 tablespoons of melted butter. So I'm gonna stick this in the microwave. And then we need 1/3 cup of panko breadcrumbs for the crunch. And 1/3 cup of the breadcrumbs. Our, let me see. unsalted garlic. We need some freshly minced garlic. And if you've watched my last few videos, I couldn't find my garlic smasher, so I bought a new one. So we don't have to get our hands messy. We need a couple of tablespoons of this, so I'm gonna do quite a few cloves in here. That is a big thing of fish that we're cooking. Do some more. Do these little ones. A little garlic never hurt anybody. A little extra anyway. There we go. We need a teaspoon of lemon zest. I'm just going to do it right over the, jeez, I'm having a hell of a time right now, of course. Right over the bowl. She says, because then you can get the oils go right into the bowl. So that's what we're gonna do. And just to the white part, because if you get the white part, then it becomes bitter. A teaspoon of the lemon zest, a teaspoon of salt, and our melted butter. Butter's gonna help it brown, and then everything's better with butter, right? So that's really gonna help with everything. We're gonna set this aside. We're gonna need the juice of 1 lemon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze it over the strainer so we don't get the seeds. We're gonna pour this on the fish out of the oven. Go about 2 tablespoons. 10 minutes are up. We're going to take our fish out. The next step. So we're going to pour our lemon juice right on top of the fish. And we need a 1/4 cup of dry white rind. I just got this at, it's a Pinot Grigio at a Sprouts. So we're gonna eyeball that. Then we have our breadcrumb mixture, and we're gonna pile it on each piece of fish. And if some of it goes into the sauce, that's perfectly fine, Ina says, because it helps make the sauce. So we're gonna not worry about if some goes off into the sauce a little bit. It smells so good with the garlic. Oh, and then those buttery Ritz cracker crumbs. I've been excited to make this dish for quite a while now. Okay. Now that we have our cracker crumbs on top. We're gonna place it back in the oven for exactly 12 minutes or until the fish is cooked through, but she specifies 12 minutes. We're gonna have a little salad with ours, so I'm gonna make my lemon vinaigrette. If you haven't watched my salmon video, you have to go and watch that. I will leave the link down below. I'm gonna juice a couple lemons right into this, or one lemon, a couple halves, right into this mason jar. I like to put everything in a mason jar and then just shake it up. It's a little easier that way. And then you can just store the leftovers in the fridge, and it keeps for a decent amount of time. And then we're gonna need one garlic clove, or a couple giant. One giant clove, or a couple small garlic cloves. That in there, the other half. There we go. We're gonna take about a tablespoon or so of Dijon mustard. This is the secret to a nice creamy dressing. Some fresh cracked pepper. And a little salt. And then about a quarter cup or so of good olive oil. Put the lid on it. Give it a good shake. Shake it really, really well. Then you have this nice creamy dressing to put on your salad. It'd be good on the fish too because it's nice and lemony. So there's that. I'm gonna make our little, our favorite, you know, salad. We like arugula salads over here. So I have some arugula. It's already been washed. I'm gonna have some cucumbers on top, and then some pomegranate seeds. This is kind of a little extra special here. Put some of these on top. Go. And then for mine, we're gonna do some arugula, some cucumber, couple pomegranate seeds, not too many, but I'm also going to do some feta on mine. Dale doesn't like feta, but I do, so we're going to add some feta to mine, and we're going to drizzle it with our lemon vinaigrette here. There we go. Our fish is finished cooking, so we're going to remove it from the oven. those crumbs are nice and golden brown. And see how there's like a sauce there? Lemon wedge on the side. Let's get some of this out. Wow. Look at this. Ooh-wee. That looks pretty fabulous, if you ask me. Let's taste it, because that's the best part about the whole thing is tasting. And see how hot it is. It's pretty warm. Mmm. Phenomenal. That Ritz cracker crunchy with the softness of the fish, so good. I'll link Ina's recipe down below, but if you like fish, if you like Ina Garten, you got to try this because this is pretty fabulous. A little extra, some of the sauce over the top would be super tasty as well. Look at that. Let's try that. Anyway, that's what's for lunch. We just got back from Costco, so I thought I'd give you a little Costco haul. It's been a minute since we've been. Got the 18 pack of Alani. They're on sale for $6 off. And in here we have the orange kiss, the cherry twist, and the pink slush, 6 of each. We got a 3-pack of the take and bake sourdough bread. That sounds good. It says you can grill it, bake it, or toast it. We're really digging watermelon lately, so we got a 2-pack of mini organic seedless watermelon. Got the box over here. We really went for butter. This is what we needed the most of, so we got butter. At least we can have that with our sourdough. And then we got these Nature's Organic Trail Snack Mix with, let's see, we have cranberries and almonds and cranberries and sunflower seeds, like different things with cranberries. These coconut rolls, we love these. If you haven't tried them, you must. And then these are new. We thought we'd give it a try. Fig and walnut bites. That's all that's in here, figs and walnuts. So we're hoping those are good. Some more sprouted pumpkin seeds for Dale. He loves these. They're good for you. And then some cashew clusters with almonds and pumpkin seeds. We got a 2-pack of beef tallow. We're gonna start using this. We got this box of protein bars. There's 20 of them. There's 21 grams of protein in each bar. We have chocolate brownie and chocolate chip cookie dough. And then we got some firecracker liquid IV. And that is what we got at Costco. We spent $170, so this is what $170 gets you at Costco.